Hello and welcome to F1 2019 career mode. We are back in Spain, Barcelona. So, yeah, the last episode did not go completely to plan. It was the worst weekend by far. So I decided to start afresh, change some parts out, and just hope for a much better weekend. I was trying to decide then whether to change the gearbox. I decided not to. But I think it's definitely on the way out. It's definitely going west at some point. Maybe in Monaco, it might start to struggle. It's not in great shape. I was particularly hitting between gear 4 and 5, and it was just delaying. It couldn't switch. So that was a little bit frustrating. Yes, we're doing qualifying right now, and it is raining. I have intermediate tyres on. Also, if you guys could be really awesome, I'd love to do these videos do maybe slightly better, so if you guys could also leave a good old thumbs up on the video, support it, share it, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I wasn't quite ready for the rain here. I was starting to feel quite confident with the car in the dry conditions, but of course, being F1, it rains. Of course it does. So it's not the best time I've done, but I always get like a banker, and maybe on the second lap where it's slightly drier, I could really attack, but it didn't quite work like that. Unfortunately. Also, I found out I think my pedals are broke on my wheel, so constantly I'm putting down 5% brake. So I don't know if that would be a serious factor in my driving. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to buy new pedals, I guess. I use the Thrustmaster set, the Thrustmaster TX, and this is the standard pedals. So I guess maybe they're broke. I don't know.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick
look. So we end up being 15th.
Leclerc, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton.
It's not
with qualifying
great.
Complete,
it's not
all that
horrifically bad. It's better than the last weekend. Norris is not that far away.
So make sure you
particularly in Sector 2 I was pretty quick, but Sector 1 and 3 I was quite slow. So I'm going to try and improve that.
It's race day here in Spain, and with everything still to play for in the championship battle, there's no room for mistakes in a Grand Prix that's well known for creating them. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to Turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out Turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of Turn 9. Anthony Davidson is here with me today. Together we'll be taking you through all the action at the Spanish Grand Prix. It can be hard for the cars to follow each other closely here due to all the dirty air coming off the car in front. So perhaps we're looking at a more strategic Grand Prix. What do you think on that one, Ant?
I'm not too sure about that, Crofty. Yes, it's hard to follow, but if you're brave on the brakes and willing to commit, there are definitely opportunities to be had here, like down into Turn 10 after the DRS zone, for example. I don't think this is a race that's going to be decided purely in the pit stops.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Gasly and Devon Butler, Weber, Grosjean, Lando Norris and Perez, Scott, Raikkonen, Alexander Albon and George Russell.
Okay, Jeff here. Can you hear me? We're not starting where we hoped, so you need to be aggressive today and push your way through the field.
Okay, Jeff, I will do that. But now it's time for the race. Are you guys ready? Yes, for some reason I'm already down on fuel, even though I maxed out my fuel capacity. I don't know why that was. Anyway, another terrible start. Wow, Kimi Räikkönen comes flying through. Albon flies straight past me. Russell and the Williams again. How are the Williams so quick? Makes no sense. But I'm going to go round the outsides. There's a bit of space there. And we're back up to 15th. Success! I lost so many positions at the start. The first corner, I nailed. Whoa! Perez braked so late, I managed to react and dive very quickly. And there is my rival, my teammate, Lando Norris. If we can get past Weber and Norris, that is semi-successful. Ooh, that is what you call an absolute dive. Damn, he braked because Weber, there's a little bit of traffic as well, and we just dived. Dived. So that went quite well. I'm actually quite happy with the start so far. Very good first lap. I've got Lando Norris right behind me as my voice completely gives up. Also, I just realised my ERS was a little bit higher for a long period of that whole lap. Lando, bugger off! I braked so late, completely missed the corner, but somehow got away with it. And for some reason, Daniel Ricciardo is going incredibly slow. I don't know what he's doing. Perhaps his car's broke, or an element of the engine's playing up. I don't know. But he's going very slow, so I've really got to attack here. Take advantage. Weber's slow, Ricciardo's slow. Can we get in front? I'm safe the ERS. I'm in lean because... Oh, Lando. Damn it! Leave me alone. I think Ricciardo locked up there as well. He is struggling. I don't know what's wrong. Very odd. But so far, this race is going a lot better
Race officials
than the
have
last one.
enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
So Weber's going for the overtake. And yes, DRS is now enabled. It's lap 3. Right, it's our time. We have to take Daniel Ricciardo as quick as possible. He's going so slow. He's got the same engine as us. I believe his chassis and the downforce. Whoa! That was the dive. Definitely a clash of wheels. A little bit aggressive, but I had to be assertive. I had to take it. Had to do it. Brakes are getting a bit hot. A bit toasty. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with his car, but he's struggling for pace. So had to do it quickly, effectively. Get past. I think it's Perez of the Racing Point team, who has a very competitive car. He's right behind me, so had to go with it. Lap 6, not much happened between those previous cuts there. But again, it seems like the Renault, I got a radio call that the other Renault of Hulkenberg is also struggling, which is like, what is going on? Which is slightly concerning because we have a Renault engine in our car, which is a bit odd. And I feel like there was definitely something wrong with the car in the last episode, and there must have been something wrong. It didn't feel right. Perhaps it was my pedals, maybe it's the ERS or the engine in the last race. I don't know.
Fuel is looking
Nicely
really good.
done.
You're managing it well.
Oh, not done yet. Yes, P11. One more position, and we will be in the points. The tyres are feeling good though. Pace is good. Things are looking good. But this is a polar opposite of the last race. Complete opposite. Yeah, I think I might get new pedals though, which I couldn't work out how to fix it. It was constantly saying, I checked it out on other games as well, it was constantly saying 5%. As if I was pressing it, but I wasn't pressing it. And that's not a good feeling. If the car's continually just braking all the time. Right, so we were supposed to pit on lap 7. I decided to stay up. The tyres are feeling good. I was feeling quick. Cancel the beam sectors. Yeah, the tyres are just starting to give up on lap 8. So we're going to pit behind Butler here. And hopefully that will help us out. So we start the whole pit procedure around lap 10. Yes, I have slightly screwed up my teammate. Yeah. We should just about be okay.
Exit now.
He probably, slight delayed pit stop for him probably, but there we go. Whoops.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So I think we've gained 1 position, almost 2 positions. It was very close there with Grosjean. 2 positions in the pit stops. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I think Butler's actually behind us. Even though he pitted in front of us. Weird. Maybe he had a problem in the pit stops. I don't know. But can we take Grosjean? Has a very good engine. Jeremy the car is probably the highest midfield team really. I guess so. Haas is a very competitive team. We have to, if we're going to take this position, we have to do it quick. But ERS is a bit low. Fuel now looks good, so that's a positive. But we do have 2 Force Indias or Racing Points behind us, the pink team, and they're very, very quick. Probably the biggest surprise of this game. Racing Point are just a very competitive car. They're terrifying. They have so much pace on the straights. So we're now on lap 9. Can we take Grosjean? If we're going to do it, we've got to do it soon. Can we do it now? Straight into overtake mode. A little bit of extra speed. Which fuel?
Okay, the gap behind is 3.0 seconds.
Gonna be enough? Yes. Completely missed the apex, but we got the job done. He's still right behind us. Whew. This is going pretty well. This is probably, I guess, our favourite position. P8. P8. So we're now on to the last lap. Nothing happened between those laps. But I felt pretty good. It was pretty consistent laps. Kubica is out of the race. Unlucky for him, being the last lap in that. Perez is behind us. I don't know what's happened with Butler, but I don't really care. Magnussen was pretty much around 8 to 9 seconds in front of us, and I couldn't really close the gap down too much. Again, the Haas is a very quick car. But yeah, I feel like I was getting more confident with each lap. It was a really fun race. I really enjoyed it. Some good overtakes. Also some good opportunities just to do some laps. And hopefully just improve myself as a driver. Again, I've only started using the wheel recently in an F1 game, like 6 races ago. So it all feels very, very new. Very, very new. So I'm just like used to it more and more and more. ERS, I've just gone straight into high. Lewis Hamilton also, by the way, has just won the race. Congrats to him. And here is the Williams
Yellow
car.
flag.
Yeah, I see it. Just there on the left. See it? Ha ha. Our main competition right now is the Haas team. So Haas team is still in front of us. Lovely. Fantastic. But that is the job done. Done. Happy with
That's
that.
the end of the race.
Results.
We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Scott. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
In terms of the standings, things are pretty much the same. I've just slightly improved my position. Magnussen is a bit too far away. 10 points is a lot of points for us. So I guess we'll see what happens. The Haas team is the team that's closest to us.
It's been a tough weekend.
Commiserations? Are you kidding me? That was a good race. We've done very, very well. So we have enough points for a rear floor under tray, which could really step up our car. Yeah, I think that's the best option right now. Still waiting for the powertrain upgrade, which will come in a couple of weeks, which I'm very, very excited for. Hopefully it doesn't fail, otherwise I might cry. Also, apparently I've already done the team goal. So the team goal was to come 8th or above over 2 weekends, and I've done that already. So that'll be another 600 resource points, which again, I need so badly. I want to make the McLaren a competitive car. I want to start winning races. So at the moment, it's not good enough. The thing with the McLaren, it's not really good anything in particular. I think the chassis is alright, but that's pretty much it. So, yeah, we need more power. We need a decisive factor about this car. It needs to have good downfalls or better power. At the moment, it's not really good at anything. So it's hard to really like move forward. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, leave a comment below. I'll see you guys for the next episode. I'm probably going to have to buy new pedals, so hold out for the next episode. I believe it might be Monaco, but yeah, it might not come out for a couple of days. Bear with me. Bye-bye.